looking at our water resources that we are using to harness and provide safe water supply in the region. We have challenges that probably some are geographical, others are a result of environmental degradation and climate change. Our region has what I would call disparities. They have a challenge of water salinity. Water has salt in it.
Also, the challenge of waste management has also come up because the population has increased and the waste generation has also increased. And some people are doing indiscriminate dumping, and these wastes end up into the river, the water bodies, and they block the water bodies, even they block the drainage channels. And then when it rains, you find sometimes we experience flooding.
Project eno ya Ministry of Water and Environment yakabeta kayizire ekyaro kinu kyali kitasemire emigezi ey'amaizi yatwaraga amaizi yatwaraga amaju g'abantu hanyuma n'orwezo rukarutandikire kuburira mu kimu ekyaro kyona rundi emisiri yona ekaba nisana kimu yellows.
One of the biggest challenges of course has been wetland degradation, deforestation, that is the land use change, and then we have also been having pollution of the water source of the river system, and different point water sources within the Mpanga catchment. The Mpanga catchment is quite vast. It's more than 5,200 kilometers squared, and the river system is about 200 kilometers, more than 200 kilometers. And within the 200 kilometer stretch, we have about 70 kilometers that have been fully demarcated, leaving about 130 kilometers not being demarcated. River Mpanga falls within the 6th schedule that allows a 100-meter buffer zone from the highest water mark to be demarcated.
During dry season, there is less runoff into the river. Therefore, the turbidity and color as key indicators which people can see are less. And those are the impurities we target to remove in the process of water production and treatment. But during rainy season, the impurities are too much, and this is caused by too much runoff. And this runoff connects a lot of impurities, both chemical and biological.
The community members or the water users complain because of the distances they move to the hand pumps.
Areas around Chegego and Kamwenge. These places are water stressed. You hardly see a flowing river. There are very few that are there. And when you do drilling, in many cases, the water quality is compromised. There's a lot of iron, but also the quantity. You can hardly get, it's a chance to get more than 20 cubic liters yield of water. But we are not desperate. We are managing. We are managing. Right now, our colleagues under National Water, Umbrella and others, they're introducing water treatment plants for most of water supply systems.
So I believe that regardless of the seasons, if our people plant trees, if our people protect the swamps, and that's why we are demarcating these river banks. So far we have demarcated around 50 kilometers.
Currently, Water for People is supporting us to ensure that we have the demarcation of these buffer zones so that people don't go beyond them to get too close to the river and cause a lot of contamination. Another effort we have done is through the Water Resources Directorate and Albert Water Management Zone, we are strengthening the catchment management approach. All these rivers we have, River Mpanga, Muzizi, I think we have Muzizi in Mpanga. These are the major catchments we have here. All of them now have got published catchment protection plans. And we are really grateful to government for that, because they provide a guideline to our local governments on how to address these hotspots that are being identified under catchment management plans.
Currently, at least in the part where we did restoration, there's been, people are now even carrying out fishing, artisanal fishing. So at least there's been some positivity from the areas that have been restored by Water for People.
We work with the district local government, that is the Natural Resource Department, to ensure that we raise awareness for people to protect and conserve the water resources upstream. In that, we do give out trees to people to plant.
Tulimira emikura erikutanga amaizi gaitu gatagenda. Tuongire tuwabyara emiti nayo netanga amaizi gaitu amataka gaitu kuchweka. Saha zino ekintu kweta landslide hati chikehere.
So instead of people taking vehicles to the rivers, the wetlands, and also along the river banks, they are taking the vehicles to the private-owned washing bays. And this one has also helped us to reduce on the pollution that is being caused by the washing bays along the river banks.
And we're also able, with support from Water for People, establish a weather station. This was also in an area where we didn't have data at the time of developing the catchment management plan. So we are now at least obtaining data, how much of the rainfall is actually coming to the catchment, and to me, this is a critical component of water resources planning.